Hello there! Yesterday we began our journey down the noble path of vegetable farming, but today I want to try my hands at animal farming. It's going to require a little bit of setup, so I need to hit the crafting table first. What we want to do, you've probably got any number of these pig saddles kicking around. I've been finding them in chests all over the place. You just take a pig saddle and add an iron ingot, and there is a crafted saddle. We're going to need that for taming horses. If you haven't got any pig saddles, and that would be a pretty sorry situation to have to be in, but it does happen, you just take five hides and 3 iron ingots, like so. I'm not going to do that myself because I want to save my bits and pieces. I'm also going to need somewhere to keep the horses. Now, I've already got these fences that I found down in the abandoned mine shaft, but for people who haven't been down there, you can make fences with 6 sticks, like so. And then I'm going to need 2 gates, which is going to mean I'm going to need a few more sticks. There we are. It's just 4 sticks and 2 planks, and there's your gates. Oops, I made a bit of a mess of that. There we go. 2 gates. Right, I think that's all the equipment I'm going to need. So it's now time to hit the vegetable patch. As you can see, a couple of my crops got nobbled in the night by forces unknown. But some of them seem to have come up all right. It's only the dark brown wheat are ready, but that should be enough to work with. The cotton will stay. You just right-click that, and you get your cotton bits, and then it'll regrow again. And I will just harvest my potatoes and carrots. Carrots are particularly useful because they have an unusual Thorncraft aspect, which is sort of vision. I don't think potatoes have an interesting one, no. But poisoned potatoes, which you sometimes get from potatoes, are the poison aspect. Here we go. I've got a couple of pumpkins here. Now, yesterday I used some bone meal on a pumpkin that was there, and I thought it had finished. I thought it was ready to go, but it turns out they have to be this dark yellow colour, and it died in the night anyway, from something. I'm not sure what. But I will grab these 2 pumpkins. Oh, hang on, I'm full. I don't need you sticks. There we are. Right. Now, the other thing I need to do before I go any further is set up my corral. So let's just where shall I put it? I'm going to put it here. If that raccoon will get out of the way. Well, I have ways of making you get out of the way, and you wouldn't like them, raccoon. I just need to not make it so big I run out of bits of fence. I think that's just about right. And as you see, the gates look a bit odd when you have them adjacent, but you can just walk through the middle. A horse just won't fit through a single one, so I don't have a lot of choice in the matter. So, let's try and find a horse. There's one. So, first of all, you need to approach it with the saddle. And pop the saddle on it, but it's not tamed yet. Now you feed it some wheat. Or sugar lumps will also do. Right, let's try that now. And if I right-click him, well, no, he doesn't like me. That didn't work. He bucked me off. Let's give him a bit more food. No, you're not running off with that saddle, old chap. Okay, let's try now. No, he's still not. Ouch, ouch, that quite hurt. And, oh, now I'm being attacked by an ocelot. Right, or a leopard, or some annoying cat. And I need to not hit him with my pickaxe. There we are. Okay, this is going to work eventually. Is that goat attacking me? No. Good. That would be unwise, goat. Right, now surely, after 3 wheat, you're going to like me. No. You want all my wheat. Fine. Have all my wheat. I want us to be friends, horse. Yes, there we go. Whoops. I did a rotten, but I completely failed to name him. Never mind. I have a horse. I was going to call him Licorice. As you can see, he's actually quite nippy. But let's not get carried away. Let's not get sorted by those skeletons. Right, there we go. Now it's F, the F key, to dismount. So now I just need to lock him in, and I also need to torch the place up a bit, just to make sure. Tamed creatures shouldn't despawn, but do you really want to take that chance? I certainly don't. And it'll also keep him safe from monsters. There we are. Well, I've made a bit of a botch of naming him, but we can fix that. And I shall catch up with you in the morning. And dawn cometh. I made a bit of a rotten job of naming my horse. Oh! Good, my goodness. That was quite unexpected. I made a bit of a rotten job of naming my horse, but fortunately, all is not lost. If I take 2 pieces of leather, like so, and one of my not very big supply of gold ingots, I can make a medallion. I should be able to rename the horse with that. I'm also going to make a couple more saddles, because I'm going to try and find Licorice some friends. But let's go rename him first. D. Oh, okay. He's already made a friend. He's fallen in. You've fallen in with a bad crowd, Licorice. And his friends got friends. Okay, right. Stop panicking. I'm sorry. Creepers do that to me. Okay, right. That's dead. Oh, and there's a wisp, and the wisp's going for me as well, I think. This is... okay, has the wisp gone? I don't like the look of that. That wisp looks distinctly red. But maybe it doesn't seem to be shooting me, so... oh yes, I'd forgotten about him. Let's deal with him the easy way. So I'm not having him destroy my paddock before I've even started. And I'll have the gunpowder. Right, medallion. If I use the medallion on the horse... Oops. Let's actually select the medallion. There we are. And we shall call him Licorice. But I'll leave Licorice there for now, because I'm going to go and see if I can... Oh! I was going to make something else. Because I'm out of wheat. But there is something else you can use to tame horses. And it is sugar lumps. If I just turn all my sugar... Oh, well, it's not... This isn't even near to all my sugar cane. But if I just turn an awful lot of sugar cane into sugar, I can then... Got to be careful, because that's also a sugar lump for some different mod. But I want the ones that are made from a 4 square of sugar. And... there, oops. There we go. And those should be quite effective at taming horses too. Though I think I'm going to need a lot more of them than I did the wheat. Let's see if I can find a horse. There's a brown one over there. I'd prefer... Oh, there's a donkey. I was hoping to find one of those. Okay, I think donkeys work the same. I just need to put a saddle on him. And then feed him some sugar lumps. Give him a whole load. Oh, now what? The forces of nature are not making it easy for me today. Right, let's try and ride you, my donkey friend. There we go. And we shall call him Pablo, which is a good name for a donkey. and I'll take him home. Oh, there's that wisp again. Depending on what aspect the wisp is, each wisp has a Thorncraft aspect, just like everything else. And some aspects are aggressive and some aren't. That one doesn't seem to be, but I don't quite trust it with that magenta tinge. Now, I don't want to put Pablo in with Licorice. I will just bring him over here. I wonder if I can get him... No, don't want to risk taking him inside in case something terrible happens. But, also, donkeys have a special power. If I take this chest that I prepared in hope of finding a donkey or a mule, and there we go, now he's got saddlebags, and if I shift right click him, he's got a chest. So that's super useful. Sort of like, it's a bit like the luggage, but hopefully less likely to die, though I wouldn't be too sure. Anyway, you stay there, Pablo. There are ways of getting them to stay still, but I haven't built them yet. So, let's see. A white horse would be ideal, but I'll take what I can get. But I'll have a little look around first before I make a decision. Forests are good for finding horses as well. We always find some in there when we go in, but I will have a look around here. I don't often go this way. This is out towards what appears to be a... No, don't start. I'm not going to start investigating caves. That way lies madness. And 25-minute episodes. Yes, we've got a sort of ocean going on here, or at least a very large lake. Right. Okay. I'm going to run around a little bit. To cut a long and not terribly interesting story short, I got Mintball home okay. Don't worry about Pablo. I knocked a hole in the doorway so I could take him inside without suffocating, which is always the risk. But I think he'll be all right in there for now, while I do what I'm doing out here, because it is very important for horse breeding that there are no other horses nearby. So we have Licorice, we have Mintball. They're in love, I'm pretty sure. And to speed things along, let's give them each a pumpkin. Because, you know, pumpkins are romantic. So we give him a pumpkin, and her a pumpkin, and lo. And now I just need to get out of the way, really. And let nature take its course. It might take a while, but eventually a foal should appear. The horses, donkeys, and most of the items I've been making today are from Mo Creatures by Dr. Zark and Bloodshot 42. They're more or less the horses we'll be getting in 1.6. While they're doing that, there's a little job I've been needing to do. You'll have noticed that my level has been getting higher and higher and higher because I haven't been spending it on anything. And the reason is that I haven't wanted to put any levels into Ars Magica's wizard levels, because I'm level 7, and when you hit level 8, things start happening. Various enemies start appearing in the world. But I think I'm ready for that now. So I'm going to just throw them all in. There we go, that didn't get me very many. But more enemies, more strange Ars Magica foes should appear now. Evil wizards and the like. How are you two getting along? There's a whole load of horses over there. And a zebra. I can't tame zebras yet. To tame a zebra, you need to be riding a horse that looks slightly zebra-like in order to get it to trust you. Right. Well, I think that's about all we've got time for this episode. Tune in next time, and we'll see how Licorice and Mintball got on. Pretty well, I reckon, by the looks of things. Don't forget, you can visit my website through the link either at the end of the video or at the bottom of the show notes on YouTube, and there I have a complete list of all the different mods I'm using. And if you did like this video, do please hit that like button, because it does make me happy. I'll see you next time. Take care.